I don't even want to look for another job. I'm gonna walk in there, they gonna ask me, why do you even want this job? It's because I need some money to pay the bills that they tell me is important to pay. What the is the point of any of this?
Why did you take this interview if you don't even have the required 35 years experience?
Well, I wasn't alive that long.
So why did you apply?
So the job market is super tough for Americans right now, and job losses have been wrecking people's finances. So today I found the most viewed clips on the situation, and you won't want to miss a single one.
Is nobody talking about how hard the economy is, gang? No bullshit. I was walking into Whole Foods last Sunday on FaceTime with one of my homies, and I saw the most insane shit that I never thought I would see. I walk in, I'm adding the eggs, I got the bacon, I'm trying to stay organic, I'm trying to stay healthy, it's expensive as and I finally get to the supplement aisle. Nobody's in the supplement aisle except for this one woman, brown skin, and she looked like she was like Venezuelan or Brazilian. So as I'm grabbing my vitamin D off the shelf, I noticed this woman, she's wearing like pink sweatpants and like a suede jacket with, the zipper down right there. And she puts creatine and a protein in her purse. And she catches me dead looking at her just like this. I turn a blind eye. But what I didn't know what she was gonna do was come up to me and confront me. She said, please don't say anything, touches my shoulder. I'm like, oh my God, you have my word. And she just took probably like 40, 50 bucks worth of supplements and she's skipping items. Like she's just throwing stuff in the bag without scanning it. I'm clocking it. The Whole Foods person doesn't give a but I'm like, damn, are times this hard?
So I mean, as we just heard, I'm pretty sure this man, thought that this woman probably had a bit of money at first before he saw her stealing. And this just really shows that everyone is having a bit of a hard time right now.
I just got a rejection after a really good final interview, and I think I might be done applying for jobs now. I just can't believe I even let myself be excited about this opportunity. It is just so hard to be excited and be hopeful for a job opportunity. Just to keep on getting rejected over and over and over and over again. I literally don't think I can do this anymore. Honestly, the last thing I want to hear is people telling me there's something better for me out there. Because how long is it gonna take?
Obviously very unfortunate that this woman didn't get the job and has been looking for quite a while. And really this is the experience of a lot of young people right now, especially just getting out of college.
During the Great Depression, 45% of young Americans lived at home. Today, that number is 50%. We are literally in a Great Depression for young people and no one cares.
It is very sad, and it doesn't help that a lot of young people are in college and even after college have a ton of student loan debt, and really they just can't even afford to rent a one-bedroom apartment with the way that rent prices are right now.
What the f are we doing on this earth, man? Every day, most of us wake up and go to a job that we really don't f***ing like, but we can't really quit because we got to get the money to pay the bills that they say it's important to pay. We go to grocery stores and buy food that God gave us for free. I'm tired of all this. That's just the way it is, bullshit. This whole fucking system is garbage. America ain't nothing but a big ass fucking plantation, man. A big ass fucking plantation. What the fuck are we doing here? I'm tired, man. It's like, what the fuck is the point of any of this? To work till we 60, 70 years old? America is a fucking plantation. I don't give a what nobody got to say about it, man. I don't even want to look for another job. I'm gonna walk in there, they gonna ask me, why do you even want this job? It's because I need some money to pay the bills that they tell me is important to pay.
So you can tell this man has been thinking about it for a while and needed to get his thoughts off his chest. And really, I mean, he has a valid point, especially today. And I think that's why it's so important to at least find a job that you somewhat like, but also can pay the bills.
I applied to a job on Monday, slid into the recruiter's LinkedIn DMs the same day. Then Tuesday, she messages me back and says, hey, would love to talk. I have interviews for the next few days, but I'll try and call you in between tomorrow or Thursday. And I was like, okay, cool. Weird that you told me you had other interviews, but okay, cool. She messages me yesterday, which was Wednesday, saying, hey, really want to talk to you, but the interviews are really running long today. Can we talk tomorrow? And I was like, sure, I'm free all day. Give me a call. And also I'm confused as to, are other people getting just calls, or is it interview? Is this my interview? What is this? And I didn't hear anything from her today, so I just messaged her, and I saw that she read it at 5:30 today. I was just asking to talk. I was like, hey, I'm free all day tomorrow if you still want to chat. Because I'm I don't know. She read it and didn't respond, so guess I didn't get that one.
So obviously I'm pretty sure that none of us like it when someone reads our text and doesn't reply, especially if we're asking a question, and it's the same in this scenario really. It's unfortunate, and the person recruiting for the job could have at least texted back, right?
Reason for the rise in things like sports betting and like influencer culture and all these other aspects of like people trying to get a quick step into the next financial bracket, it's because the economy's failing. Like, it's because people have lost total hope in the ability to slowly rise through the ranks of a corporate job or whatever it might be, with an understanding that you will eventually be able to take care of a family. So people are doing things like gambling or trying to be an influencer or whatever it might be, so that they can potentially have some kind of an economic future beyond forever trying to make it work. Like forever living paycheck to paycheck.
You know, I really do think this man is onto something, and I feel like a lot of people have been turning to things like gambling in order to try to strike it big, because people are just so tired of doing mundane tasks for 60 hours a week.
I might have got laid off, but one thing about me is I'm not about to lose my damn home, girl. We're on week 2 of door dashing. I'm gonna do night shift Amazon work if I have to. I'll do whatever it takes. I'm not losing my home in this economy, honey. You got me
This is honestly a great mindset to have, and hopefully she can make ends meet. Probably going to have to take a bit of a pay cut, and I'm sure some of you guys have experienced the same.
I don't understand how people aren't already rioting in the streets. The dollar that you work for every day has diminished in value by a quarter in the last 5 years. If you factor in the median housing price, the amount of things that you can buy with your dollar is 25% less. There's this thing in America where, like, if you're poor or you're struggling with money, it's your fault and you need to become more financially literate, or you need to build a skill and get a better job and get paid. How about they just aren't paying us enough? The 0.01% now owe more than 3 times the amount of the bottom 50% combined. I don't think the average person can understand like the scale of the differences of wealth. They just hear illion. They just hear big number. Like, no, something has to be done. Something drastic has to be done.
Unfortunately, this man is 100% right, and with inflation of rents, groceries, everything going up, it is honestly just shocking to hear the price of things sometimes.
Yes, bro, it is totally normal that our rent is through the roof. $700 for groceries a week? Anyway, Starbucks has a new Dubai chocolate drink. McDonald's has a hot and spicy McChicken. Dude, I'm just gonna go home and relax by watching some Love Island. Nah, I don't wanna go to the gym. I'm gonna get a hot and spicy McChicken after work.
This video does honestly embody a lot of the people I know, and I'm sure that you know, and it does seem like a lot of people know that we're in a bad situation and are kind of opting out of even trying to remedy it.
News as of now, 22 states are in an official recession. This means that for a vast portion of Americans, we are facing economic hardship. So don't let economists and Fox News reporters tell you we're fine, we're not in a recession, because we are, and we have the data to prove it. Recession is often characterized by lack of job opportunities as well as persistent economic hardship lasting more than a few months. Current estimates suggest that 60% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. Many people are struggling to put food on the table each day. States currently in or on the brink of recession include Oregon, Georgia, and Illinois, where I currently live. There has been a significant decline in economic activity in these states that has lasted for more than a few months. The craziest thing is that the District of Columbia, or DC, the capital of the country, is one of the territories that's hit the hardest right now. But why? Largely because of Trump's economic plan and the tariffs. So many politicians are lying to us right now by saying that our economy is the greatest in the world, especially those on the right, and I want you to know right now that no, you're not crazy. Yes, the economy is worse. Yes, it is harder to get a job. And yes, it is because of the person who is in office right now, as well as various other factors. Crazy, and we're only 1 year into his presidency.
So I'm sure many of you guys already know, but we don't really hear about official recessions until years after it already happened. But I do believe that since we've been in a pretty bad financial spot for the last couple of years, it does make sense that we are in a recession right now.
In case you don't realize just how bad the economy is, no one is buying anything anymore. Oh wait, sorry, not no one. Actually, half of all consumer spending for the first time in history is just the top 10% of American households. You know what that means? Our economy is literally held up by wealthy people because they are the only people who can afford to buy shit. And by the way, this doesn't mean that wealthy people are so amazing because they're helping our economy grow. No, why do you think they're the only people that can afford anything? Don't even get me started on the ultra wealthy people, because get this, since the 1980s, billionaires' wealth has grown by 4,500%, while wages only grew by 15%. And while workers' wages only grew 15%, rent went up 400%. College tuition went up 1,200%. Groceries went up 300%. So who's benefiting here? And here's a hint, it's probably not you. It's probably not your family, it's probably not your friends. So why are you defending them so hard? Oh, I think I'll be a billionaire one day, is what you say to yourself. Get the fuck over yourself.
I don't know about you, but the biggest thing that stood out to me was 1,200% increase on college tuition. I mean, you guys can let me know what you think about that, but I think that's insane.
Japan just recorded its lowest birth rate since 1899. They're now offering 500,000 yen per child birth, also monthly allowances. And if you have 3 or more kids, they're now offering free college tuition.
So honestly, with the way that tuition prices are right now, I think that 3-kid policy equals free tuition is going to incentivize a lot of people to have more kids in this economy. But guys, you will not want to miss this insane last clip.
Why did you take this interview if you don't even have the required 35 years experience?
Well, I wasn't alive that long.
So why did you apply?
It's an entry-level position, and I have 3 degrees in 5 years.
35 years, and you need 10 degrees, and it pays $10,000 a year. Do a little spin. Can you lose 30 to 40 pounds?
Is that required for the role?
No.
Yes.
Don't bother, AI will take it by then.
So obviously this was a skit, but a lot of employers are actually asking for this right now and asking for crazy requirements, and I really don't get how companies expect younger kids to already have this experience. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Like and subscribe and comment what you think about all this. I'll see you in the next one.